आचार्य जो है श्री संप्रदाय के रामानुजाचार्य की नाम आता है। क्या नाम आता है? रामानुजाचार्य। ब्रह्म संप्रदाय की मूल जो आचार्य है स्वयं
So, Brahma Sampradaya, the Mulacharya, is Brahma himself. And Dronacharya. And in Rudra Sampradaya, the Mulacharya is Shivji. And for the Brahma Sanak Sampradaya, so the Rudra Sampradaya, their Acharya in Kali Yuga is Vishnu Acharya. And Sanak Sampradaya, their Acharya is the four Kumars. And Nimacharya is in Kali Yuga, their Acharya. We keep saying mantras are there, but just by saying mantras, you will not succeed. You should receive this mantra, and then the mantra will give fruits. There is an example, like you have the fruit of the banyan tree. When the fruit has ripened, it has thousands of seeds. You cannot see it. There are a lot of seeds underneath the banyan tree, but you cannot see the plants because a bird first has to eat that seed, and then when the seed comes out of the bird, when it's the stool of the bird, then the seed will become a plant. There's a reason for this. There is potential in that seed, but when that bird eats it, and by digestion of that bird, some juice comes, and that juice will activate that seed. And when that bird, when the seed comes out in the stool of the bird, then it will become a plant. So the bird eats the seed. The bird eats a lot of seeds, but only one or two will become a plant. It is said that in the same way, when you get the mantra from your guru, you can get mantra siddhi. Mantras are everywhere. Anyone can read the mantras. A child can give you mantra. When he has done mantra siddhi, then when he receives the mantra, he can get mantra siddhi. But one who has no mantra siddhi and gives the mantra, then that mantra is fruitless. So what is the task of the guru? First, he has to achieve mantra siddhi. Who has not achieved mantra siddhi and is giving others mantra, that mantra is fruitless. It will not work. Like you have grass. So you have to do a process for that husk to get rice. You see the rice plant. There are many grain seeds in it. And there are many covers without rice in it. So the guru who has done mantra siddhi, and when he gives you the mantra, then that mantra has fruits. People get mantra on paper, and then people say, I can get this mantra on Google as well. You say Google Baba, Krishna mantra, and then Google gives you Krishna mantra. Right? So Google Baba is your guru then. But this will not work. Just like when you want to catch a snake, you have to have the siddhi in that mantra. If you don't have the perfection in that mantra and you have caught a snake, and that if you catch a snake, that snake will bite you. So if you don't have perfection in your mantra and you will get the mantra from that person, you will get an opposite fruit. If you hear Harikatha from a Vaishnava, you will get no fruits. You will have to get the mantra from a mantra siddha guru. So Ramanujacarya, he is the prominent acharya of the Shri Sampradaya. He is no ordinary person. Ramanujacarya is the avatar of Lakshman. Lakshman Desi was his birth name. He was such a Siddha Mahapurush. And there's a beautiful katha of Ramanujacarya. So Yadavacharya was Advaita Guru. So he was doing seva of his Guru. He was giving a massage to Madhavacharya. And then his disciple asked the question, Oh Gurudev, tell me something about Bhagwan. Okay, you tell us shloka. So, in the shloka was mentioned kapasan. And the disciple is saying, I don't understand what that word means, kapasan. Then Yadavacharya was saying, it's a very easy translation. It means, kopi means an ape, and ace means S. So the behind of the monkey. So there's, when you do Govardhan Parikrama, then you see somewhere written this, that you can sit down there. So Krishna was also doing Parikrama and he laid down there. Jutta, that's the behind. So if you don't understand Braj Bhasa, then you don't know what the meaning is. But it means where you can sit down. So you have to sit down there, otherwise you don't get the fruits of the parikrama. It's the last place. So how is the face of the Lord? Like the behind of a monkey. It's red. You have seen these monkeys in Vrindavan. They're behind his rat. So how is the face of the Lord? Like the behind of a monkey. So this young boy, he was doing seva for his Gurudev and he got tears in his eyes. And those tears fell on Yadavacharya's body. And Yadavacharya said, "Why are you crying?" He said, "Gurudev, Bhagwan, he is Param Brahma. And you are comparing his face with the ass of a monkey?" Shastra, it is said, we compare. We compare the Lord, his face, with a lotus flower, with the moon. We say Chandramukhi. One's face cannot be like the moon, but when we compare this, then we say the moon is so beautifully round, and then we compare the face with the moon. We don't say Surjamukhi. We also don't say Jwalamukhi. Don't compare with the sun or volcano. When you compare them to a volcano, Jwalamukhi, they will hit you. You get a slap. Someone can be Surjamukhi, but you cannot say that. You should still say Chandramukhi. But why Chandramukhi? Because you compare with the moon. When you see the moon, you feel all the heat going out of your body. You feel coolness. Radhaji said, "Oh, Shamsundar, tell me something, praise me a little bit." Then Krishna said, "What?" Krishna said, "Chandra." "Oh, you're comparing me with Chandravali," Radharani said. No, no, no. Hear my full word. What did you say? "Oh, Radhe, your face is like the moon." So this small boy is saying, "Gurudev, in this world, we cannot compare someone in this world to the behind of a monkey. Everyone will get upset. You cannot say something like this." Then Yadavacharya said, "Bhagwan has no form. It doesn't matter. Bhagwan has no form. In Vedanta it's written, Bhagwan has no form. Bhagwan is Nirakar, Nirvises. Mayavadis, they think Bhagwan is formless." They said, "No, Gurudev, it's not like that." "Okay, then you tell me," Gurudev said. And then that small boy, he said, "Kap Pibati." Ka means the one who drinks water. Who drinks water? The sun? The sun rays, they drink the water. And what happens to the lotus flower when the sun rays come? It closes. So Bhagwan's face is like a lotus. Kamal Nain, the eyes of a lotus flower. Aravinda is also a lotus, Aravinda Aksha. In Bhagavatam there are so many shlokas where he is compared to a lotus. Pundarikaksha, when you say that name, all your sins are destroyed. Pundarik means lotus. And Aksha is His eyes are like a lotus flower. Bhagwan's eyes are like lotus flowers. He's like a lotus flower. Why are you comparing him with the behind of a monkey? Then Yadavacharya was thinking, you are Pandit. This boy, when he grows up, what will he do to my Sankarpat? He will take my post. He has to be killed. So what did Yadavacharya do? He sent one disciple to leave him in the jungle. But what did the boy do? We went to Bharadraj, and then he was praying to the deity we went yesterday, and then a lion ate the other boy in the jungle. So he was saved. Rakhe Hari Mare Ke. So like this, when the Lord wants to save you, no one can kill you. And there's no need to take Siksha from a guru like this. So, Ramanujacarya, he left his body. So when he came to the body, he saw that 3 fingers were closed. Ramanujacarya said, when I grow up, I will destroy this Advaitavad. And then the 1 finger opened. And then he said, I will write about Vedantacharya. And then another finger opened up. And then he said, I will take sannyas. And then the 3rd finger also opened up. So Ramanujacarya, he accepted Yamunacharya as his guru. And then he took sannyas. And then he was preaching. Yesterday I told a little bit of Ramanujacarya. He was preaching. Ramanujacarya would give Diksha, and he made a beautiful temple. It was time for the darshan of Thakurji. And their rules are very strong. So when it's 12 o'clock, the temple will close. It's not like us. Okay, it's 3 o'clock, doesn't matter. In Sri Sampradaya, everything is very strict. They follow Vedi Bhakti. So there was this Dhanurdhar. He was an alcohol drinker. And he was doing the bad things. So he took a woman and took her inside the temple. He would walk and look only at the faces of women. He would walk backwards. If someone would say something, he would slap them. His name was Dhanurdhar. So Ramanujacarya temple was very beautiful. And he sat down. So it was 4 o'clock, the temple was about to open up. And then he started to speak with the woman. Then the pujari could not say anything. So he went to Ramanujacarya and he said, Gurudev, one bad person is sitting there and he's sitting with his back towards the deities. You can sit with your wife, but sit a bit further away. But how was he, Dhanurdhar? He would sit in front of the deity with his back towards the deity. So Ramanujacarya came and he said, brother, look, it is time for darshan. We have to open the door. And then he said, your Thakurji is stone. What does it matter? Look, my beautiful wife. She is so beautiful. She's Chandramukhi. Your stone statue inside is not so beautiful. And then Ramanujacarya said, just once, turn around and look at my deity. What will I see? I will see only stone. My wife here. If the deity is more beautiful than my wife, then I will leave her and I will surrender myself unto your lotus feet. What did Ramanujacarya do? He said, he put his hand on his head. And then, when the darshan opened, there was such a beautiful darshan. And this bad person, he fell at the lotus feet of Ramanujacarya. So Ramanujacarya gave him mantra diksha. We will just go inside. Ramanujacarya gave such a mercy. He surrendered himself to Ramanujacarya. And then he said, I will not stay with her anymore. Look, you married her. Our scriptures say, people look at TV and they make boyfriend, girlfriends. But Ramanujacarya said, no, you should marry her and stay with her. That Dhanurdhar, he became the prominent sevak of Ramanujacarya. Where Ramanujacarya would travel, he would go with him. It's so astonishing. Ramanujacarya had Brahmana Sishya. He would go with the hand of the Brahman Balak and then he would come back with his hand on Dhanurdhar's back. So then the disciples, they would think, oh, Gurudev, he sees us as impure. When he goes for his bath, he holds our back, but when he comes back, when he is pure, he doesn't hold us anymore, he holds Dhanurdhar's back. And Dhanurdhar is not even from Brahman caste. So it's not good to think about that. They are looking at faults in their guru. So Ramanujacarya didn't say anything. What did he do? He called one of his sishyas and he gave them all small clothes. And he said, go bath in Ganga. Come back. So the sishyas, they went. They had their new clothes. And then he told his disciple, when they are bathing, take their new clothes. So when all those disciples came back, they saw all the clothes were mixed up. And then they were saying, oh, Gurudev gave me the most beautiful cloth. And then they went to Ramanujacarya. And then Ramanujacarya said, okay, tomorrow I will decide about this. Because they were all complaining about all the mixing up of the clothes. And then Dhanurdhar came. And Dhanurdhar sat down to hear Katha and his wife was in the house. So Ramanujacarya was speaking Katha. It became 12 o'clock, midnight. Just like me, when I start, there's no end. When the Katha starts, and speaking, suddenly it became midnight. So Ramanujacarya, he said, Dhanudhar is here. You should open his house and bring all the stuff here. So the disciples, they went, they opened the house of Dhanudhar, and they took all his belongings. And what did they see? The wife of Dhanudhar's, she was sleeping and she had golden bangles. So Gurudev said, bring everything. So they took all the golden bangles from her hand. So the wife didn't say anything, she just turned around and they took everything from the house. And they came back to Ramanujacarya and they said, we took everything. Okay, now sit in the back and let's hear what husband and wife are speaking. Look, Dhanudhar, it is late. Go back to your house, there may be thieves around. So he went back to his house, and when he came there, Dhanudhar's wife was crying when he came home. She said, oh, thieves came, they took everything. They even took the bangles of my hand. Then Dhanudhar said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the stuff from this house went to another house. They all are used in Siva. Then the wife said, no, I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because they took the things from this hand, but they left the things from my other hand, the bangles. But the Sishyas of Ramanujacarya are hearing this. Okay, let's go. Dhanudhar and his wife, they went. So the wife, she knew that it went to Ramanujacarya, and they went to Ramanujacarya to give everything to Ramanujacarya. And now Ramanujacarya is asking his disciple, do you understand what has happened now? So when I go, I put my hand on a Brahman boy, and when I come back, I put my hand on Dhanudhar, because they have a different thinking. I gave all of you, my disciples, some cloth, and you are beating each other because of the clothes got mixed up. And look, he has given me everything. So you do bhajan. Bhajan means that you surrender everything to your Gurudev. So this is the Siksha of Ramanuj. His Katha is so beautiful, you cannot understand. He is sitting for Diksha. I will give you all Diksha tomorrow. And then at the time of Diksha, Ramanujacharya is saying, I'm giving you a sweet. First, eat the sweet before you come for Diksha mantra. So go to a place where no one can see you. So go to a solitary place and take this sweet. So someone went in the bush, some went to a forest, some went to a mountain, and then they came back. Then Ramanujacharya said, you took your sweet? Yes, Gurudev. But there was one boy. He didn't come back. Where did he go? And that boy, he was sitting in a place and he was crying. He said, Gurudev, he had this mithai, this sweet in his hand, and he is crying. Okay, call him, said Ramanujacharya. Then the boy said, Gurudev, you said you have to eat this where no one will see. But yesterday you told us that the Lord is everywhere. Bhagwan has thousands of eyes. He is everywhere. Where you go, he is there on the ground, in the water. So I could not eat this laddu anywhere. So I am not qualified for Diksha because Bhagwan will see me. So you can fool everyone, but you cannot fool the Lord.
इसलिए गुरुदेव मैं ये खान
So Gurudev, I cannot eat this. That's why I'm crying. I cannot fulfill your instruction. So Ramanujacarya said,
दीक्षा की
you are qualified for Diksha. What does this mean?
गुरु मात्र पर विश्वास
You should have faith in the instructions of Guru.
ये भगवान
That Bhagwan is everywhere. He's looking at you.
देख नहीं देख
He's seeing everything.
इसलिए कहा जाए गुरु मात्र पर जिस दिन तुम्हारे विश्वास हो जाएगा
So when you have faith in the words of your Guru, then the Lord will give you darshan.
आपका जितने दिन कोई का आज ना कोई बोले सब याद कर लिया ना कि पालन करना बहुत कठिन है
Everyone knows that, but it is very hard to follow.
जो कुछ भी कर रहे हैं
So whatever you are doing, Guru is seeing, Bhagwan is seeing this.
परमात्मा हमारे हृदय में
Paramatma is in our heart, right?
कहा जाता है
How is he also called? He is the Chaitya Guru.
भले ही आपके बंडू गुरु मिल जाए
If you have a kangaroo or real Guru, but the Chaitya Guru in your heart,
वो गुरु
that Guru
है सब देख रहे
is seeing everything.
इसलिए विश्वास होने शास्त्र पर
So you should have faith in the scriptures.
इसे श्रद्धा शब्दे विश्वास कहे शुद्ध कर निश्चय कृष्ण भक्ति कहिले है और काल्पनिक कथा सुने रामानुजाचार्य की गुरु सेवा के बारे में कैसे उन्होंने
Yesterday I told Katha about Kuresh. Kuresh, how he did seva for Ramanujacarya.
गुरु कृपा से एक भरत राज की कृपा से
By the mercy of Bharadraj, he got his sight back, eyesight.
इतिहास जीवन इतिहास आप लोग पढ़े
So you should read the history, the biography of Ramanujacarya.
रामानुजाचार्य के जो है जीवन चरित्र तब तो कुछ जीवन में कुछ तब तो श्रद्धा आएगी
Then you will get some faith. It will not come by itself. You should get the seva bhavana, the mood for seva. How did Kuresh do his seva?
महाराज के जीवन चरित्र वर्णन करते गुरुदेव रोते थे
So Gurudev would cry when he would speak this katha.
जब नवदीप धाम परिक्रमा चल रही
When we were walking Navadvip Parikrama,
करके और सहजिया सुखी व्यक्ति भक्ति संघ प्रभुपाद के मांगे के लिए ही उन्होंने
all the sahajas would try to, we would speak about the sahajas who was trying to kill Prabhupada.
लोग सब इधर उधर भटक के कहाँ चले उसमें कौन थे विनोद बिहारी ब्रह्मचारी
And then we had Vinod Brahmachari.
प्रभुपाद को लेकर के किसी गाँव की बात
And then he took Prabhupada to a village. And all these people were around looking for Prabhupada to kill him. But Vinod Brahmachari,
प्रभुपाद आप मेरे सब
Vinod Bihari Brahmachari said, Prabhupada, come, let's switch clothes.
गुरुदेव आप मेरे सब
He said, Gurudev, wear my white clothes and give me your sannyas clothes. Prabhupada said, but they will kill you. Then Vinod Bihari Brahmachari said, Prabhupada, I will die, doesn't matter. Many thousands of ants get killed. But when they kill you,
इन लोग के सुधारने वाले कौन है
there will be no one to rectify these people.
प्रभुपाद अपने ये सन्यास पत्र जो
So please, Prabhupada, give me your sannyas clothes. So Vinod Bihari Brahmachari, why did he take sannyas?
धन तो जितने लौकिक विचार से जो है
If you look,
ब्रह्मचारी जो है भक्ति रखो
if you look at how Vinod Bihari Brahmachari got sannyas, it's from Bhakti Rakshak Shridhar Goswami Maharaj, but actually it was from Prabhupada, because Prabhupada had many great sannyasis.
विरंदा आपके दर्शन करके साथ ही साथ कुरेश की कथा हमने याद आ आप प्रभुपाद की कथा
So Prabhupada was saying, I am remembering Kuresh Katha,
प्रभुपाद की जैसी सेवा एक कुरेश जैसे
how Kuresh did seva for Ramanujacarya. Just like that, you are doing seva for Prabhupada. So this is called Guru Seva. A Shishya is like that.
सिर को बलिदान देते
He can sacrifice his head. Then he is a true disciple. It's very It's very far to say I will sacrifice my head for you. Even getting water is difficult task.
बिस्लरी पानी और
Do you want Bisleri water or tap water?
फिर दौड़ के चले गए।
Then he runs away and he says, Gurudev, I forgot to ask you something. Should I bring hot water or cold water? No, bring cold water. Then after 10 minutes he comes back. Gurudev, tell me, you want a glass or a metal cup? Okay, bring me a metal cup. He went back, and then again the disciple comes back and he said, should I bring it in my hand or on a tray? Guru said, oh, no worries. I don't need water anymore. Go away. You get Guru Sevaks like that these days. Gurudev says, bring 4 rasgullas from the market. The disciple went to get the rasgullas. He comes back with 1 rasgulla. Oh, I gave you rasgulla for 4. I gave you money for 4 rasgullas. Didn't you buy 4? Yes, Gurudev, I bought 4. But I follow your instructions. Why did you bring back 1 then? Gurudev, yesterday you told that things are not so good these days. So you have to taste it first. Is it old or fresh? So then I bought 4. 1 I was tasting. So I ate it. Okay. And then, Gurudev, you said 3 is not a good number. So when there are 3 people, it's not a good number. So where are the other 2 then? So I thought, Gurudev, there are 2 rasgullas. 1 will be for you, 1 will be mine. I am your only disciple. Every day. You leave 1 for me. You leave something for me. So then I thought, okay, this rasgulla is for me. So I will keep 1 for you and I will eat this one. And then Gurudev said, so 3 rasgullas you ate? How I ate them? Look, like this. And he ate the last one as well. Sevaks are so lazy. Gurudev says, come for Mangal Aarti, offer the food to Thakurji. But then the Shishya says, oh Gurudev, you say the name is the most important. So I am chanting. I am doing Naam Seva. Then Gurudev would say, Gurudev is old now. Gurudev said, oh, disciple, offer this foodstuff to Thakurji. Then the disciple would say, no, Gurudev, I am chanting the names. So then Gurudev, he offered the foodstuff himself. So then the Gurudev was saying, oh, I am so tired, the Gurudev said. I was so much busy doing this. You take this offering. And then the disciple said, yes, Gurudev, I was from morning on not following your instructions, but this instruction I will surely follow. And then he took prasad. Time for Aarti.